The head of the National Directorate for Fire and Emergency Management has warned that flooding caused by today's heavy rain could linger throughout the weekend. Flooding has been reported across parts of the east and the Midlands, in particular in counties Laois and Offaly, as 2 weather warnings took effect. Road users are being urged to exercise caution due to hazardous travelling conditions. In Portarlington, properties are at risk of flooding as levels in the local river continue to rise. This is the situation at present. A status orange rain warning is in effect for counties Dublin, Wexford and Wicklow until 8 a.m. tomorrow. Local authorities in those areas are on high alert as significant flooding is expected. A status yellow rain warning is also in effect for 13 counties in the south and east until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Relentless rain and rising rivers. Local authorities in Dublin, Wicklow and Wexford are on high alert this evening as a status orange rain warning is in place until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Amid concerns of heavy flooding, some rivers have burst their banks and trees have fallen on roads, causing dangerous travel conditions. Local authorities have deployed flood response teams to prepare for the potential impacts of flooding.
Local authorities have reported that all their severe weather assessment teams are stood up. Their outdoor crews have been unblocking gullies, checking culverts and preparing sandbags to help local communities.
A status yellow rain warning is also in effect in 13 counties in the south and east until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. The warning covers Carlow, Dublin, Kildare, Kilkenny, Louth, Meath, Wexford, Wicklow, Cork, Kerry, Limerick, Tipperary and Waterford. In the Midlands, flooded roads have led to warnings in counties Laois and Offaly, areas that are not under any Met-Éireann weather warning. Laois County Council says river levels in Portarlington are continuing to rise and are presenting a clear risk to property there. The National Directorate for Fire and Emergency Management met with local authorities today to discuss plans to deal with the flooding.
There are high river level warnings. There is also high tide here in Arkle this evening between 7 and 8 o'clock, and there's also significant onshore winds, so we have concerns over flooding in the town.
People are being warned to stay away from flooded rivers and river banks. Stormy conditions are expected to continue tonight and people are asked to stay indoors if possible.
And Aisling joins us now from Arklow in County Wicklow. Aisling, a high tide is expected there this evening. What's the likely outlook there?
Yes, well, Sharon, as you can see, the rain is continuing to lash down here in Arklow, County Wicklow this evening. Behind me is the Avoca River, which is at very high levels. This area is in County Wicklow. It's under an orange weather warning, along with Dublin and Wexford, and that's to continue until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, 13 other counties remain under a yellow warning this evening also, and that will continue till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Authorities are very concerned, Sharon, over the fact that the ground is very saturated from a number of weeks of relentless rain. Now, high tide is due here in Arklow at between 7 and 8 o'clock this evening, and there's concern about that. Now, as you heard in my report, there's also concern in counties Offaly and Laois this evening about rising river waters. There was no Met-Éireann warnings for those areas. Authorities in Portarlington and Laois are deploying sandbags around properties to try to protect them. Now, commuters are facing a very difficult journey home this evening. There is flooding on many roads. There is also crews out clearing trees from roads also. So people out and about this evening, Sharon, are being urged to be extremely careful.
Aisling Kenny from Arklow in County Wicklow, thank you for that.